What's good, YouTube, man? We back with another reaction video. We about to react to Uncut Hoops just dropped a video. It says this why LeBron James will never catch Michael Jordan. And I always I've been said that LeBron James is a great player. Don't get me wrong, all-time great. You could put him in your I got him in my top 5. So it don't really matter where you put him. I know for a fact I got Jordan and Kobe 1 and 2 though. I got Jordan 1, Kobe 2, and you can put LeBron wherever you want after that. But he's definitely, you know what I'm saying, he's one of the greats. And I'm a LeBron fan as well. I'm just not a Bron-sexual. You know, these Bron-sexuals, if you don't put him number 1, that means you don't like him. That means you're a hater. And then majority of the time, you spend your time arguing why he's not the GOAT. And that makes it seem like you're a hater because that's the only thing you're debating. But like Stephen A. said, a lot of people only bring up those flawed moments. And his flaws is when we talk about the GOAT debate. If we talk about him being a great basketball player, all-time great, great person, you can't say nothing about that, bro. He's stamped. But when you get the rankings and shit, man, that's all feelings involved, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Jordan the greatest of all time, and that's just facts. But make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We trying to get this channel to 10K subs. Flood the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Donate to the channel. We trying to get to the green screen. We almost to $1 million. We like 14,000 views away from $1 million, man. So that's another milestone I wanted to hit. But we about to hop right into it, man. Let's get it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I am back in a video. This time once again we're going to look at the LA Lakers, and specifically LeBron James. As you guys know on YouTube, the Lakers' downfall has been widely documented. Some blame AD's injuries, others blame Westbrook, Frank Vogel, even Rob Pelinka, but very few people, if any, call out LeBron James the pseudo-GM of the LA Lakers. So in today's video, we're going to do exactly that. Look at the GM timeline, and how he ruined LA with some terrible offseason moves. Also, one thing I do want to highlight in this video,
that terrible,
the 2022 season has widened the gap between him and Michael Jordan in his quest to be the greatest player in NBA history. So with that being said, let's get into the video. July 29th, 2021, a day every Lakers fan wants to forget. That is the day Russell Westbrook finally became a Laker, getting traded for Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, KCP, and a plethora of draft picks.
Right.
Looking back on it, one of the worst trades possibly in NBA history.
Possibly.
Now, me saying that, that's my hindsight being 2020. But in the moment, many NBA fans said this Lakers team was a super team that would win a championship, if not championships, with the big three of Anthony Davis, LeBron James, as well as Westbrook. Now, in reality, they're ninth in the Western Conference. They have no desire, no heart, and no will to be a championship caliber team. So with that being the case, let's ask one simple question: who's responsible for Westbrook being in a Lakers uniform? According to many sources, many insiders, as well as reporters, Rob Pelinka, the Lakers GM, never wanted Westbrook to play in LA. Instead, he wanted Buddy Hield, a knockdown sniper, to be a vital piece of their championship core. But instead, LeBron James, as well as Anthony Davis, wanted Russell Westbrook to play in LA. LeBron himself even brought Westbrook to his house to recruit him and sign off on a trade to go to LA.
Right.
The same thing happened for Carmelo Anthony, a pretty good NBA veteran, as Carmelo states LeBron James had the final say and the final call on getting Melo in a Lakers uniform. That right there is two major moves LeBron James definitely had a hand in. And even looking at Taylor Horton Tucker, a client of Clutch Sports, which LeBron does own, LA picked him over Alex Caruso, a much better all-around player who was vital to the Lakers roster. So if you aren't following LeBron James, 3 big-time moves he had a hand in for this Lakers team. And once again, tons of NBA fans, specifically Lakers fans, had LA booked as a big 3 as well as a super team. Now, to address one point, yes, LeBron James in the past has played LeGM. 2018 with the Cavs, where he traded his entire roster, as well as 2019
No,
with the
he's good
Lakers,
for that. He always
and
do
traded
that.
their young core for Anthony Davis. And to his credit, one of those moves worked out and resulted in a championship. And my one big problem with LeBron James fans, when it goes good, LeBron gets all the praise. When it goes bad, LeBron is not to blame, and the quote-unquote LeGM moniker suddenly vanishes and fades away. Let's be very, very clear. Put all the pieces together. You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to see LeBron James had more than a hand in putting this roster together. And despite his great play on the court, his off-the-court play has offset all of that.
Facts.
And one thing I do want to highlight very quickly is a tweet from LeBron James before the season started. In this tweet, which got deleted, he called the haters, making fun of their age, the way they play, their injuries, etc., etc. And in his own words, he says, "Do me one favor, please." And I mean, please.
Yeah, he be creating these narratives for people like
that. That's all I ask.
To come at you.
Seems pretty fair, reasonable.
Always
LeBron
typing
James,
some shit like that, bro. Just
haters. So now my video, my response, I'll call it LeBron James and tell him to get the same energy he had before the season started. But unfortunately, I don't think he'll have any of that, as since then, he's deflected and downplayed his role with Lakers management, saying, quote, "I don't push the buttons."
Man, that's cap.
And speaking of pushing buttons, you know one NBA superstar who never did that? Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And how I know that is due to Jerry Krause, who had this quote. "He never asked me for other players. He never asked me to draft a player. He never asked me to trade for a player. He did it the traditional way. He thought he could win without them." That's a guy in Jerry Krause who, by all accounts, didn't get along with Jordan and vice versa.
That's a difference, bro.
Opposed to LeBron James, who medals in every roster he goes to. And going back to the pushing buttons quote, that was done on February 26th with LA 5 games below 500. Since that quote, they've gone 1-5, only beating the Golden State Warriors. And to LeBron's credit, in that game, he scored a miraculous 56 points. And the following game for San Antonio, LeBron James will be a DNP, citing rest as well as load management. Which is kind of funny considering LeBron James in the past said he never gets tired, he doesn't need rest, and has tons of energy when it's not a long road trip. You know one NBA great who never sat out games, even at 37, 38 years old? That was Michael
Jeffrey Jordan.
And Jordan at 38 in Washington, he did score 51 points. The game
crazy
after that, scored 46 while playing and got a W. LeBron's time in LA, specifically 2022, it exposed a big time difference between him and Jordan, their mindsets, and their basketball IQs. And I think a lot of NBA fans would say LeBron James, he's 37, and this year doesn't matter for his resume. Once again, I completely push back on that, as LeBron at 37 himself assembled a super team with Anthony Davis, Westbrook, and tons of depth. And the expectations coming the year was for LeBron and the Lakers to win the NBA Finals and possibly win the championship.
Facts.
I don't care how old you are.
My bad. We gotta add. We back though.
I don't care how old you are, how banged up you are, how many miles are on your body. If you have the hype of this Lakers team, at the very least, you need to be a top 8 seed, which unfortunately the Lakers are not. And even going further than that, looking at LeBron's time in LA, the first year they missed the playoffs, he activated playoff mode and got bounced. In 2020,
and we got smacked.
Championship, albeit in the NBA bubble. 2021, after declaring that his storm was coming, he was bounced in the first round. And now in 2022, he become quote super team with a 9th seed and not going to team.
That's ass.
That's what LeBron James was in LA. They put a damn legacy. And even with him winning a championship, obviously his time in LA being too uneventful, is that more bad than good, first class, and worst player of all time. And it may be
that's terrible, bro.
but the Arsenal puts in LeBron James having created the LA Lakers. Once again, that from a Lakers standpoint, the unprecedented but all-time great. Jordan was never traded, Kobe was never traded, Bird, Duncan, those guys were never traded, and it was simply unthinkable. And the last thing I will add is LeBron James
I've been saying this shit. Come on, bro. Come on, man. And Anthony Davis. Like what?
When it's all said and done for LeBron James, the help he's had is pretty great and pretty overwhelming. And he plays 21, 22 years. People want to look back on his 4 championships and say, when he won 4 in 22 years, Jordan won 6 in 15. He won 5 in 20. And so on and so on. LeBron's longevity is great. But someone can ask the question, why is he more successful playing 22 years in the NBA?
Right.
That's a valid question. Teams have to ask without any goes and greatest of all time. And to wrap this video up, I'll say one last thing. LeBron James, no doubt, had a big role in Westbrook to the LA Lakers. In that move alone, he drove the entire season. They got a better depth, their shooting, their defenders. They lost all that in getting Russell Westbrook. Also getting Carmelo Anthony, he's a pretty decent scorer, but defense is his specialty. Bringing Clint with Tucker, the same thing, and not paying Caruso was a big time mistake. I'm not saying it's 100% all LeBron's fault, but you are being naive to think LeBron James didn't have some role in getting this rock together. And just because of Michael Jordan, who at no point in his career had GM status, backing players, trading players, requesting players,
right.
Michael Jordan wasn't that guy. He didn't know on offense.
Right.
Also, in Jordan's career, he never played in the big league or was successful. And Robin Simmons, they won some championships, all being at advanced age. And looking at the 98 Bulls, they're the oldest team in the NBA who don't have a game of 32. The Lakers this year are in the exact same boat, but they're stumbling and they're failing to miss the playoffs. So with that being said, that's my final point. I think it's pretty simple out of LeBron James. His time in LA has widened the gap from the Bulls. As always, if I want to enjoy it, I'll see you next time.
I was looking at that video, man. How y'all feel about that? Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments, man. But I agree. Everything he was saying, I've basically been saying for years, man. Jordan, the greatest of all time, and that Jordan and LeBron bait is really stupid as fuck. It's really dumb. Like the media just needing something to talk about, and it's a lot of LeBron media guys in the media. So make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all subscribe. Every time to get the channel to 10K subs. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Check out the description box. Follow all my social media accounts, man. Donate to the channel. We're trying to get to the green screen. With that being said, y'all stay safe, stay tuned, and we out.